Welcome, Ship Familia. My name is Rosa Angel. I am Ship's social media manager, and I am so excited to do another episode of our magical Martes. I hope you guys can hear me, and I see you guys are joining. Perfect. So we'll get started. I see Isabela's joined. If you don't know, every week we're covering an event or topic of our national convention happening in Orlando. We recently covered pre-college, SHPETinas, and last week we did convention updates. So if you want to view those, if you missed them, you can find them in our IGTV and also in our YouTube channel, and they have a lot of information. Especially last week's, it gives you an overview of essentially how the new flow is for a convention and the virtual components that we offer as well. So I recommend you guys go watch those if you haven't already. This week, yay, we can't wait for November either. This week we'll be covering the entrepreneurship track, and we have Ismael Mendoza from the committee to help us give you more information with that. Let me add him to this call.
There he is. Hi.
Hello. Technical difficulties.
Welcome. It's okay. Well, we're glad you're here now. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody who's in the chat. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know. But we'll get started with the entrepreneurship track. Ismael, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself and your role?
Yes, I'm really excited to be the entrepreneurship track for the 2021 SHPE National Conference hosted in Orlando, Florida. So, like everybody was saying, we cannot wait till November arrives so that we can gather all together. It's been a while that we've seen our familia. I'm a SHPE lifetime member from Region 3. Región 3 está aquí, from the SHPE Professional Chapter in Colorado.
Awesome. I know you are we're gonna be our committee chair from last year when we were gonna be in Denver. So I'm sad that didn't happen. I do love Denver, but we are excited about Orlando. I forget where we're going. We have so many cities.
Yes.
But we're excited. Can you tell us more about the entrepreneurship track and what your objectives are this year for the conference?
Yes, excellent question. Yes, overall, like I said, the entrepreneur track has been gaining momentum, especially during COVID. A lot of people have some time to reflect and kind of try to ponder and make some of their ideas, if they're fruitful enough to create a business out of it. So definitely that's why we see a lot of companies and of our members kind of asking us to kind of ramp up the entrepreneur track. So in this one, so we expanded from last year, we had 2 workshops to this year that we have 4 workshops, ranging from the pitch competition, pitch development, how to raise funds and capital to pay for your idea, and lessons learned from different entrepreneurs and the different stages from their career.
Yeah.
And then how to develop from your idea and develop a patent and then commercialize it and bring it to market.
That's pretty cool. So you have 4 sessions, and are these open to all our attendees, or is it just specific members?
No, absolutely. Like any other, the majority of tracks at the SHPE conference, the entrepreneur track is open to anybody. It's under the umbrella of the professional track, but it's open to undergrad, graduate students, and like I said, professionals. I know that,
Okay.
and as well as the pitch competition is open to anybody that is registered and has paid for their registration at the conference.
Awesome. And so say there's a member who doesn't have any idea about entrepreneurship, doesn't know, they may not even have an idea to start or become an entrepreneur. Do you still recommend that they attend to gain knowledge on the subject?
Yes, absolutely. That's one of the main objectives of the track, is to kind of provide the tools and information for individuals that, like I said, we're not just thinking that you would come up with the idea, but to also develop that network, because overall entrepreneurs and and companies themselves thrive from kind of the ideation and the networking that this type of venues bring. So we're trying to invite everybody that just thinks or is an entrepreneur curious to come in and listen to this, our panelists or our different sessions of what it takes to gain the tools to, or you want to work in a startup so that you can understand what are the tools those founders had to go through to develop the company that they are.
That's pretty awesome. I'm glad that we are open to everybody. I know there's some people that have like an idea and they're not even sure how to go about it. So I'm so happy that we provide these workshops and sessions for them to even to just start to learn and ask those questions on how to get started, or maybe there's a different way that they thought they needed to do something. So I'm very excited about this track. You did mention that there is a pitch competition. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, absolutely. Like I mentioned, the pitch competition is going on right now. So it's open up to anybody that has registered. We're going to have 3 prizes ranging from $2,500 all the way to $500 for the first, second, and third place. But overall, like I said, we're bringing entrepreneurs, angel investors, and venture capitalists to actually be judges in a Shark Tank kind of style competition to actually provide you some good feedback. So if you're a person that has, I don't know, an idea for an application, an actual product, manufacturing, or any type of information that you think you can consolidate and build a pitch deck and come up, we encourage you to sign up to the conference and then sign up for the pitch competition that is taking effect up until September 24th. And we're going to do our first cut on October 4th. And then the top finalists are going to actually present in person, like I mentioned, in the Shark Tank competition style on November 11th.
Oh, that's fun. I know I've seen the episodes on TV, so I mean, it sounds exciting and I'm kind of nervous for them, but I think it's a great way to, I know you can get feedback from the, I'm assuming from the judges as well. And I think there's networking opportunities, correct, within the pitch competition to meet with the investors?
Yes, yeah, like you mentioned, we're so happy to have like Steve Bermudez, which is a CEO of a venture capitalist organization, and he's one of our SHPE board members, and he's going to be one of our main judges and provide some feedback. And he has said that he will provide as an incentive some coaching to the individuals that make it to the final round, so that will help them provide you the tools and ideas of how to better tailor your presentation so that you can convey your idea without losing your intellectual property, because that's one of the things that we want to try to protect, because the idea, if it's good enough, then anybody can, you should have the tools to commercialize it, and as well as to provide you the network opportunity. So maybe you can find, like I said, that's one of the great incentives of being at the national conference, that bring people from all over the country, and you can collaborate and expand on that idea and provide future partners or customers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that our board member, Steve Bermudez, was going to be there. That's pretty awesome. He's also offering that mentoring. Is there anything else that you would like to cover for the entrepreneurship track? Something you would like the attendees to know before they arrive on site, or just anything?
Correct. No, like you mentioned, yeah, we're trying to, like you said, all this SHPE conferences go around the country. So one of the main ideas is trying to bring the local flavor of each city. So we're trying to, like you said, leverage with the local SHPE chapter and their RVP to try to incentivize and attract some of their local professional members to participate in this competition or any of these workshops. So as well as we're trying to collaborate with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the different, there's an actually well-renowned Hispanic incubator called Prospera, that they know that like the entrepreneur track, or being an entrepreneur is a domino effect. If you invest in an individual, it creates work, revenue, and it creates a big impact for the community. So that's one of the main things that we're seeing utilize this type of um, platform to develop that. Another great impact that we're seeing is that has been helping our dreamers, that they have identified that if you're a dreamer and if you become a founder and entrepreneur and start creating jobs, then you're allowed to get your green card.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's good information to share. Thank you for letting us know. And I know we have a lot of quite a few dreamers as members that participate in our convention and are always curious to know different ways that they can either get hired, but this is you can get your own company. I see Roy here. He's a dreamer and he has a company. That is awesome. I need to hear more about this. Do you have any questions, Roy? I know you can participate in the pitch competition if you'd like, and you can also see the agenda on the website in terms of which entrepreneurship sessions there are that might interest you.
Correct, especially in our culture, because we're so, so it comes in our blood. Like I said, we have our family and friends that have developed either their tiendita, their little grocery store, their taco truck.
Yeah.
So there have been entrepreneurs in the social aspect. So that's why we're merging the two and trying to incentivize and give the tools to our members of where to look for, and not just rely on their own funding, their own credit cards to try to fund their ideas and make them a reality, because it hinders them. If you don't have capital, then you're just bootstrapping and not helping yourself kind of try to develop a marketing strategy or your project plan of how to be strategic and where to find your next partner or your next sale or your next funding opportunity, if either competition or SBIRs or like we mentioned, or this angel investors or venture capitalists. So that
awesome.
kind of brings it into the idea of how to fund your venture. So we're inviting the University of Central Florida. They have their own incubator program, that they have training, seminars, I said mentorship opportunities for entrepreneurs all around the area, as well as the different, like the National Science Foundation. They also have a couple of grants for graduate students. Like I said, if you have an idea in the laboratory that you think you can commercialize, then they have their own incubator that they provide funds to go from the laboratory to the actual mainstream.
That is pretty cool. And I believe you said you were, maybe you told me internally, but you're working with the graduate committee to create a workshop or a session for more graduates to learn about this?
Great. Yes. Yeah, like I said, like you mentioned, this entrepreneurship crosses boundaries from all the different tracks. So we're collaborating with the graduate track to incorporate ways of graduate students that don't want to follow the academic route, and how to approach a company like Lockheed Martin or any of the national laboratories that are focused on research and development, and use the skills and research that they gain from their advanced degrees and apply it on a multinational.
I think Roy wanted to know, anyone, yeah, can you repeat how this works? Are you talking about the competition, Roy? And then his second question is, anyone I can ask for more questions? Would he reach out to you, Ismael, for more questions, or would he reach out to Jonathan Franco?
Yeah, like I said, both for the pitch competition, Jonathan Franco is the lead. But like I said, we're working hand in hand of trying to utilize the pitch competition. Like you mentioned, these are not a one-time event. So if people want to participate in the pitch competition and they don't advance to the second phase, they can always come to our other workshops to enhance and provide some feedback on how to develop and improve their pitches. So that's why
Got it.
we're
Okay.
working hand in hand with the pitch competition.
That makes sense. I guess he wants to know more information about the green card for dreamers if they're company owners, since he is a company owner and a dreamer. I think he'll just reach out directly to you, right, Ismail, for that, if you want to provide in your contact information.
Yes, yes, yeah. If you can contact me, DM me, and I can provide him some information. There are different organizations that are support and provide legal assistance for this type of entrepreneurs.
Awesome. And Roy, his Instagram is linked here as part of the live, but it's Ismail SHPE. Quite easy. If we have, let me see, I don't think we have any more questions. But just to recap, the entrepreneurship track has 4 sessions, and they also have the pitch competition, which the submissions are being, it's open. You have to register for the convention and then register for the pitch competition. The deadline is September 24th. So that's coming up pretty quickly. And I believe you just have to submit a 1-pager on your idea, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. So it's fairly easy, and please submit before the deadline. I don't have anything else on entrepreneurship. I don't think we have any more questions. And where do we register again? To register for the convention, you can go to ship.org/2021. You can also find more information about the entrepreneurship track on our website as well. And then I want to remind people, you attendees are members, of more deadlines that we have coming up. If you are in research, the Engineering Science Symposium extended their deadline to September 30th. So if you want to submit a long abstract, you can still do so at the website, and the submissions are open until the 30th of September. And if you know anybody in high school, pre-college conference is still accepting registrations for their conference. It closes September 10th. And as always, the early bird deadline is at the end of September 30th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. So register now for the conference. You can find all this information at ship.org/2021. And if you have any more questions, you can also email us at shipnational@ship.org. Thank you, Ismail, for joining us. You provided a lot of helpful information. And I think we can end it. I don't have any more questions, but we definitely helped Roy, so that was good.
Yes.
But it was a pleasure having you, and thank you for sharing all the insight on the entrepreneurship track. We hope to see everybody in Orlando. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.